Let's keep it going. Let's make some noise for my good friend coming up now. Give it up for Mr. Mike Shea.
Okay. One more time for Vander, everybody. Very good friend of mine. Let me know if you're drinking a cold brew later. I gotta drive this back to Dayton. I might need to stay awake, so I'm gonna snort your puke. Nice to meet you guys. How's it going? Yeah, my name is Mike Shea. My mom calls me Michael. My grandma calls me Mikey. My ex called me on accident when she was fucking her boss. He lasted a while too. I was on hold for like 20 minutes. He must have been pretty good. He had her making noises I'd never heard her make, and all the time we were together, like, at one point she screamed, "Ay, Poppy!" I was like, she's Jewish, that's impressive. I am single now, but if there are any single women here tonight, I do need to apologize ahead of time, but I am already like a brother to someone else. I hit a little too close to home for some of y'all. It's not that I'm bad with women, it's they find me about as useful as a white crayon. It's my favorite joke. It's my favorite joke I've ever written. I tell it every show. I don't care if you laugh at it or not. It's just for me. I don't care. There's a misconception that big fat guys like me, like we're not good at fucking. We don't know how to fuck. That's bullshit. Fat guys fuck just fine. We just fuck different. Like, we don't have the best thrust game in the world. I know that's a great indication of it, too, that, like, I gotta grab a hold and, like, put all my... But, ladies, we will lick you till you're seeing rainbows. I promise you that. Let me tell you something. We're fat. It's called eating pussy. The word eating is in the name of it. We're already one step ahead. Only one step, though. We're still fat. It's really more like half a step, not really a whole step. That's asking a lot. It's just different with us. I was with a girl one time, and I was on top, much to her chagrin. And when we were done, she was like, "Wow, you fuck really hard." I said, "No, that's just gravity." You can really trick him into thinking you know what you're doing when you just like lift up and just fall back down. Again, not a great indicator that I know how sex works, that I'm just like, all right, was that good for you? Hello? Fuck, not again. The great comedy legend Mel Brooks once said that sex is a lot like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. And if you're me, either way, you have to pay for it. So. That guy just threw up. That was the best fucking thing. Holy shit. We got any baseball fans? The Reds are having a great time right now. Yeah. I fucking love baseball. I love baseball because I get to watch with my grandma. My grandma's the biggest baseball fan in the fucking world. Like, my grandpa got her own TV in like a separate room of the house so she could watch like every fucking Guardians game. I heard somebody boo. Don't boo. She lives in Cleveland. She's allowed to like the Guardians. It's fine. But I asked her one time, I was up there recently, I said, "Grandma, why do you love baseball so much? Like, is it the great American pastime?" And she said, "Mike, those baseball players have the nicest tushies I've ever seen. Their tushies look so good in those uniforms." This is the most I've heard the word tushy in my entire life, by the way. And my grandpa walked in the room and I said, "Grandpa, she's just watching baseball to stare at dudes' butts." And he's like, "Why do you think she married me?" And shook his ass. She started clapping, so he walked over, like shook it in her face. She spanked him, I got uncomfortable. Now I can never watch baseball with my grandma again, because 3 feet to my left, she's feeling some type of way, and therapy's expensive. I love baseball because it's the one sport where the players communicate with sign language, and by sign language, I mean the catcher plays with his balls. Like, the pitcher's up there just nodding and shaking his head, and the catcher's down there flicking those things around, like... Guys that weigh 400 pounds, this position is really hard to fucking hold. Was there a class they had to go to learn that shit? Like, was there just like some old seasoned baseball player telling them, look, when you jiggle the left one up and down 3 times and move the right one in a counterclockwise circle, that means fastball. But like, what if the catcher just has an itchy sack? Like, what if he's doing like a doubleheader and he's down there just trying to scratch that shit and take care of it? And then meanwhile, the pitcher's up there like, why does he want me to throw the ball to the coach? I don't understand. My God, my tushy looks so good in these pants, though. Holy shit. Guys, my name is Mike Shea. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. You guys have been a fucking blast.